Good morning children, welcome to the math class. Today we will do exercise 14.2 chapter 14 factorization question number 1. The following we need to factorize. Now look at the question number 1. A square plus 8a plus 16. Three terms are there and the first term and the last term both are square number. And the third term which containing the coefficient which containing the variable and is with a positive sign, which is containing a variable with positive sign. So can we compare this expression with this expression a square plus 2ab plus b square? Let's check. If I compare this one with this, as because both the numbers from the first term and the last term, that means third term, are square number, we will try to compare this and this one also positive sign. So we will try to compare this with a square plus 2ab plus b square to make it a plus b whole square. Let's try. Here our a square is containing a only, so a is a and b. A we are expressing here, a is here a only, so a square and a square same. B square is a square is a square, b square is 16. That means b will be 4. A square is same as a square. It can be x square, it can be p square, it can be q square, whatever it is, but the square number. We will compare this with the first term. Both are a square, so I am taking a square and a square same. A square and a square both are same. And the last term, that means third term, is which we need to express as b square, which is 16. So can I write b as 4? b into b, 4 into 4. Can you remember? So b square is equal to 16, so b must be 4. Now what I will do now, I want to see that if I express the sum in this way, a square and this one is 4 square, that means this is our a and this is our b. A square plus b square plus 2ab. If I multiply these three numbers, the three term factors, 2 into a into 4, that means 8a. If I multiply these three factors, we are getting 8a. So directly I can write it is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So can I write a plus 4 whole square? So this is the sum only, a plus 4 whole square, or we can write a plus 4. A plus 4 2 times. If you complete your sum here, you can give the answer from here only. And if you want to complete it, want to write it 2 times, this is also correct. So come to the next sum. Now look at this question. P square minus 10p plus 25. P square minus 10p plus 25. See the first term and third term, both are square number. We can write in this way, p square and plus 5 square. So first term and the last terms are square number, but look at the middle term. Middle one is a number with a variable, but the number sign is negative. So can I compare this one with the identity 2? A square minus 2ab plus b square, the 2ab term is 10. So if it is our a and it is our b, a is 5 and b is a is p and b is 5, then I am writing 2 into a into b. See, our 10p is here. 2 into 5, 10, 10 into p, 10p. So it is very clear that a square minus 2ab plus b square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So directly I can write now p minus 5 whole square, or 2 times if you want to express the number, then you can write in this way also, p minus 5 into p minus 5. Now question number 3. Concentrate the question on the question. 25 m square plus 30 m plus 9. 25 m square plus 30 m plus 9. You can see first term and the last term both are square number. So if both are square number, then what you have to do, you will add the middle term containing the variable. Middle term containing the variable is with positive sign. So we can use a plus b whole square identity, that means identity number 1. We can use identity number 1, both the first term and the last term are square numbers, and the term containing the variables, the middle term is with positive sign, so it will be a plus b whole square. Let's try. "25 means 5m square and 9 means 3 square. Now it is our a and this is our b. So a square plus b square, then plus 2 into a means 5m, b means 3. So 2ab, 2 5s are 10, 10 3s are 30, 30m. So correct. So it is our 5m plus 3 whole square, that is 5m plus 3, 5m plus 3 2 times. This will be the answer of this question. See question number 4. Now I hope you all understood the process, the way these sums are going on, how you are solving the sum. See, first term is square number, 49 means 7y whole square, 36 last term also 6z whole square you can write, and the middle term is with a positive sign. Let's check. 49 means 7y whole square and 36z means 6z whole square. 6 is 36 z into z whole z square plus 2. A is our 7y, so 7y. B is 6z, so into 6z. 2 into a into b. Now what we have got here, 7 into 7 is 49 y square plus 7, 6 to the 12, 12 7 is 84. So we will not do this. You can see that we have to, already it has a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now what I will write, 7y plus 6z whole square we can write, a square plus 2ab plus b square, that means a plus b whole square. So you can complete your sum here, or if you want to write it in this form, 7y plus 6z, 7y plus 6z 2 times. You can see the complete sum. Okay. See question number 7. 6 and 5 and 6 are same. You can do it by your own. Try. If you have any doubt, we will explain it in your classroom again. Now L plus m whole square minus 4lm. L plus m whole square minus 4lm. Here we can expand this binomial with this identity a plus b whole square. So L square plus 2lm plus m square. See, L plus m whole square, L square plus 2 into L into m plus m square, then minus 4lm as it is. Now you can see that these two are like terms, so we can addition or subtraction, these two mathematical operation you can do, as because one is positive and another one is negative, so different sign we need to subtract. L square minus 2lm plus m square. Why minus 2lm? Because larger number, we are subtracting 2 from 4, it is 2, and the larger number sign is minus, so I am giving here minus sign. Now look at this last condition, L square minus 2lm plus m square. Last solution is L square minus 2lm plus m square. Can you remember any identities by saying this? Yes, identity is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So I can write a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Directly I can write a minus b whole square. A minus b. A is here lm, b is m. 2 lm, 2 into a into b. So a minus b whole square. That is l minus m into l minus m. Okay. Now last sum of question number 1. Question number 8. A to the power 4 plus 2a square b square plus b to the power 4. This is also square number. You can say that, ma'am, it is a to the power 4. Why you are telling that it is square number? But look at this portion, a square. Now our a is a square. So if I express it in this way, can I write a to the power 4 means a square whole square? Similarly, b to the power 4 is also b square whole square. A square whole square plus b square whole square. Now, a square is our a here. A square we are considering as a and b square we are considering here as b. So, a square plus b square. So, after that, then 2ab, 2 into a is our a square, you know, and b is our b square. So, can I write a square whole square plus 2a square b square, 2 into a square into b square plus b square whole square? That means a square plus b square whole square. Understood? Now, this one you can write in this way also. A square plus b square, a square plus b square 2 times. So whatever we have explained today, I hope students you all understood it, but you need to practice, as because you are doing it first time, so you need to practice it. Thank you, students.